Alright, good evening everybody, and welcome to the weekend. The start of another one anyway. And thank you very much for the host, ChrisKO7960. I'm glad to hear that you had a good week. And today's stream is going to be probably a bit shorter, but I am going to hopefully take care of a little bit of grinding related business. So, last time around in the game, since my Doom break was a lot briefer than I expected, when I started Confinement 256 yesterday... Oh, hi there, AVG, not blocking your video player today. Oh, that's good. I knew paying off Avast would work out for me. And thanks to the host, Wood Misfit. How are you doing? So, last time around, yeah, my Doom break basically it was one stream, and then that's it. Back to Final Fantasy. I'm not allowed to escape for too long, which is fine. I don't want to escape for too long. So, we won the card game tournament, which was quite easy, as it turns out, and OBS is shitting itself. Great fucking start. And OBS is shitting itself. Oh, god damn it. Are we really doing this again, OBS? Fuck's sake. You might want to refresh. It's past, I think. It was fucking... Ugh. Stupid OBS again. You know what? I'm going to ignore it for once. I'm going to see what happens if we ignore it for 2 hours. Because this is a... I know that when last time I had this, I was fearing it was the worst, but then... it was fine. Right, anyway. So this could be the laggiest stream ever watched, but fuck it, I'm tired of OBS being a bitch. So anyway, we won the card game tournament, and it's quite easy. We had no good practice. And then Alexandria was attacked by Kuja and Bahamut, but Methany managed to... Well, Methany and Catnip, or Aiko, managed to save the day by summoning Alexander, which turns out lived in the castle of Alexandria, who defeated Bahamut. But then Alexander was captured by a ship called the Invincible, which flies in the sky and can capture Eidolons, but was actually led by someone called Garland, not Kuja. And Kuja is going against Garland's orders to do whatever it is that they're supposed to do, which involves capturing Eidolons. Anyway, after that, after during rescue, basically Alexandria gets blown to a crater by a magical nuke, number 2 of the game. We all survived though. Many people are dead, but all the main characters' plot armor kicked in, and everyone's fine. Which is why we have a full party of everybody. This is the first time in the game that I have all 8 characters accessible. With that in mind, I now need to level up quite a few characters and get skills trained, and mainly, I want those boots to finish. So my main aim is basically get Auto-Haste on every character as fast as I can, so that everyone has Auto-Haste all the time. Then battles will be quick and easy. So that's really my main goal, and learn stuff along the way, of course, but I really want to get Auto-Haste on every single character. Then the fights will be so much quicker and easier later. So what I'm going to do here is, if possible, I'm going to have characters have ability up faster at the cost of losing some other things. That's fine, because poison's not a problem, really. So we get like trucks, so we want to be learning as fast as we can. Good. So yeah, that's pretty much what we'll be doing. I'm pretty much just going to grind for 2 hours. That's it. Oh, you don't have ability up. Boo. That sucks. You have no ability up. get these people to learn faster. Eventually. Oh, you're out of here. You have level up. I mean, I'm not too bothered about levels, per se. But, whatever. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is Pineapple needs to learn Auto-Haste. So... But we're not going here. We have finished with the Chocobo Forest. Instead... Oh yeah, and also we're going to the Black Mage Village to find out some information about things. That's what we're doing. We went back to Windbrum after Alexander was destroyed. We all reunited. Methany lost her voice because trauma. And now we're going to the Black Mage Village to find out why Black Mages are helping Kuja out. Because Cherry is concerned. So here we are. Anyway, how's your week been, Lord Misfit? Has it been good for you? You see, OBS is behaving itself now, which is good. I think we should be coming out somewhere near Fossil Blue. Yeah, that is Fossil Blue. Now, the problem is we need a shoreline to land on to be able to do stuff. Perfect. This will do. Was it A to get out? Yes. Alright, now we need Choco again. So we have to pop another Geisha Green. It's fine, I have way enough of those. What I need. And we can skip over boring combat bits. Yeah, I know I want to be fighting, but I don't want to be fighting when I have to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Please don't tell me I fucking found a Chocobo Island where I can't actually go anywhere that I want to, like to the free healing spots. Are you shitting me? Oh, what was the point of that? I mean, if I Chocobo could go up mountains, maybe. Yeah, I think you could do that later. But I can't go anywhere here, so this is a complete and utter waste of a Geisha Green. Lovely. This is a great start to the stream. I've already wasted an item. For fuck's sake. I thought that was the land that would connect to the city that I want. What's that? I have no idea. So, what I actually have to do is go here, repop the fucking... Where was it again? It was near the marsh area. It's over here, isn't it? Yeah. We go all the way over here, and then we get the Chocobo that we want. Alright, so fighting starts now. Trust me, I don't want to grind on this project too much, but this is like the one time, the first... I want some ore. Okay. You can have some ore. I have like... Whoa. Take over all you want. You want any more? Do you want any more? I guess you want more. That's fine, you can have more. I don't use ore anyway, so you do what you want. Alright. You are a very happy ladybird. That's good. Wow, 20 AP. Yes! Pineapple learned Auto-Haste. Perfect. Never mind everything I just said. That was a fantastic start. That was totally worth wasting a Geisha Green. Hell yeah. How good was that? I've learned the stuff on Mantra Man. Is there anything else I need to learn on? No, not really. Actually, I think Crisco is pretty set for terms of abilities at this point. I think they've learned everything. Most things, anyway. Oh. They haven't learned Auto Float, I guess. Oh, okay, I guess that's something. But I think Chris Zidane's pretty much healed. Oh, okay, I guess they've also got vaxxed. Fair. Okay, so there's a few things, but they're all magic related. Fine. The main thing is, I could finally take off the shoes for Pineapple. Now they can learn some other stuff. And I can give the shoes to somebody else. Is there any point teaching Auto Life to a character that already can cast the ability? Probably not as a necessity anyway. Still, it's better to learn something while we're sticking with this group. And I don't know. Yeah, fine. You learn that, whatever. Alright, Kiki. Alright, you've already learned everything on that. Learned everything on that. Oh, plate mail. Nice. And still learning that. Okay, cool. You're still learning stuff on the S slots. What about Steiner? Has he got anything to learn? Oh, yes, he does. Dark side! Okay, learn whatever that is. Dark side, I guess. Yeah, I'll give you some stuff. Guess you need more of those. Ah, you've worked. Okay, you can have the running shoes then. You could be the next one to be the beneficiary of Auto-Haste. Which means you will now be using it. Doesn't matter. I mean, Auto-Haste is kind of expensive in crystal terms, but it's just so worth it, you know. Like, Auto-Haste is ridiculous. I'm so glad that we got those boots. Okay, so now we will once again summon our trusty Chocobo, and now the grinding will begin properly. Quack! Not quite the same as meh, but quack is good too. So another thing that I guess that will give us a bit of an advantage is... Hang on a second. Nah, it's fine. I was going to say we could do it in the Black Mage Village, but that's where the next plot thing is going to happen. We're not here for plot. But one other thing that we're going to get from this area is lots of paradox, I guess, which means as a side effect, OBS, please stop it. Just work for once in your life, please. OBS, behave yourself. Look at that, we almost have a full party of players who are hasty. What was that? Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Now you're going to pay. Wait, is that a sword that does blood heal damage? A sword that heals the damage, the exact damage? Why would I not want to keep that on him forever? Aside from the fact it's not the highest damage weapon, that is insanely good. It heals the exact amount of damage it deals. Exact amount. That could be insane. Like, imagine a minor strike that heals for 4,000 off a melee hit. That is so cool. Like, why would I never... Oh, shut up. How cool is that, though? Yeah, exact amount. Awesome. We're not switching out Crisco because we need to keep getting steals as well. So we can power up Thievery. Is the stream still opening up okay, by the way? Is the stream still running up alright? By the way? OBS did just derp again briefly. So, if anyone's still watching and hasn't fallen asleep already, wake up, workers! Wake up! Ah, these are the enemies I want to fight. The ones... Okay, that's good. The ones that have the... Paradox. Yeah, you steal. Steal, steal, steal away. Fluffy tail. Look at that. So much faster. Didn't have a chance to cast its white wind arrow combo. We killed it so quickly. And there we go. I mean, yeah, so Paradox basically charge up Rammer's power for Garnet, so... You know, if all else fails, we're going to make Ram up very... That's not really the reason I'm particularly doing that. I just thought this area had higher level monsters, so we could fight them here. And I'm not aware of any extra eating to do for pineapple. We could probably switch out pineapple shortly, I think. In fact, except for the fact that pineapple also is a bit underleveled. Kind of. So it won't hurt to get our best character a couple of levels up. So the intent with this stream is that I grind like a motherfucker now, so that next time I don't have to do any grind. I can just proceed with the story. Oh, it's Cactar. This will require a little more strategy. Or we could just do that to it. We need to be careful here, because this thing reduces your HP to cause shell damage to the enemy. Don't attack it, because it counters with 1,000 needles, so we don't want it to do that. Be very clever, this thing. And that could hurt. I mean... Oh, it's dead. Excellent. You're watching on the PS5. Nice. OBS is doing it again. Nice. Apple learned to level up. That's good. Was that off any items? Ah, the amulets. Nice. Okay, you're done with amulets. That's good. A new fork to give you. Yeah, I mean, in terms of items, pineapple is pretty much done, I think. It just comes down to the ring. I think once they've learned auto reflect, I might switch them out. I really need to get Garnet and because she's got like a bunch of Eidolons now she needs to learn as well. Taste my wood sword. Someone will get the axe. Weak. Weak. Hang on. I just realized there is something else we could be doing here. Oh, you do have Millionaire equipped. Wasn't I, like, receiving way more money before? Or are these fights just garbage or something? Oh, you've learned auto flow. Nice. That's done. Anything else I can learn for you? Choker, Power Belt, MP attack. Auto life. Eh, screw it. You can have auto life. Might as well. Auto life on Crisco could be useful as well. For some bosses, I imagine auto life might be useful, period. In case they cast, like, group death or some cheap shit. I mean, I have auto life with Pineapple, but if they decide to cast it on the first turn or something, I'm in shit. You know? Don't have much of a... Oh, you should not have done that. I'm gonna steal all my health back. Just you watch. See? My health is restored. Easy peasy. Sorry. Oh, we've learned MP plus 10, still winning white draw. Okay, you keep on going. Hey. So yeah, my plans for this weekend are pretty much just playing more Final Fantasy IX to try and keep going forward with the game. I mean, I'm hoping by the end of the month that maybe I'll be on Disc 4 content. Pushing towards the end of the game, maybe even? I don't know. You know. I'm actually surprised I've managed to get this far already in the month. Oh no, he cast Vanish. Ooh, whatever will I do? That's going to make things awkward. Oh no, what will I do? How about I do this? That works nicely. I don't know if Millionaire is proccing or not. I feel like I should be getting, like, more four-figure gold for these fights. But then again, maybe it's because the Goblin Mages are, like, really terrible enemies to fight or something. I know I was getting more than this. Right? Let's try out this white draw then, shall we? Apparently restores the MP of all party members. Wow, 5 magic points. What an incredible move that costs 36 mana. Brilliant. What a fantastically useless move that is. 36 mana to fucking generate 5 whopping mana points. Maybe it gets better when we have more of a mana pool to work with. Or something. have no idea. Yeah, so Final Fantasy 9, and then I might do a Dead by Daylight filler at some point, because I am playing that daily. Maybe a poker stream. So I'll start practicing for the regional final, which I now know is in March. I was given the date yesterday, Wednesday, so that's something happened. Oh, a tent. Tents are good. Need those tents. We really need to heal just yet. Good job. How's those boots going? Very, very, very slowly. Yeah. Okay. Well, won't be a grind stream if it was a quick grind, right? So it just occurs to me, I'm learning Dark Side from this weapon. I can heal for the damage I deal. I could have an interesting combo where I can. Crisco has learned Thievery. And with that, Crisco has now learned every ability in the game. Well, every, like, active ability. They've learned everything. So that's it. Crisco is fully actived up. So the weapons are pretty much forfeit at this point, unless I want to get status effects into the equation. Which I may, or if I want to get some synthesis done. But the entire the ability tree is finished. That's good. So, if I use Dark Side and kill an enemy, am I just going to deal damage to it anyway? I'm going to sacrifice HP to do damage. Oh, okay. Balanced by the fact that you can't actually recover health while using Dark Side. I mean, that would be crazy if, like, you could use Dark Side, takes away some of your health and power to attack, and then you recover health anyway if you use the Blood Sword. Still, what it does mean is that I can use Dark Side for free to power up my attack, then melee strike the next turn and get all of it back immediately. Riddle me this. Is there any reason for me not to just keep him with the Blood Sword for the rest of the game after this point? Aside from the fact it doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, he's wearing Auto Potion, so that's something. Some starts. Oh, I wonder if we should go in the forest, actually. Yeah, we should be going in the forest for that random event, shouldn't we? Just occurred to me. We want to be doing this in the forest because chance of that random event Tourniquet kept talking about. So definitely. I mean, to be honest with you, I could do this off stream, but I'm doing it on stream because reasons. Just kind of chilling out, really. If you want to talk about anything, feel free to talk about whatever. Are you still enjoying ukulele, Crisco? Finally. You've learned white draw. Congrats. Now you can learn less shitty things, maybe. Although your weapon's still the best. Alright, you can get the emerald off now. Beast Killer. Is there anything here that's like... ability up and accuracy. Going for the entire list to see if there's anything particular about one teacher. Dang. Alright, you might as well learn that, I guess. Yes. That's good. I'm glad you're having a good time with it. It always... whenever I've seen ukulele, I just think of it as being like a slightly discounted banjo experience. Like, it's massively inspired by the original Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie series, isn't it? It always just makes me think of it a bit like a discount version of those games, you know, like if you wanted to make a classic rare game on a budget. Although it doesn't look like a terrible game, though, mind you, to be fair. Might do more tomorrow or a day later. That is really good. I mean, the mana cost is very high for it, but you know, it's an extra AoE heal for 16 mana points. So I strongly suspect that Garnet will be able to out-heal it, but you know. Ah, locomotion's been learned. Excellent. Clear-headed. That'll be a good one for you to learn, I think. Still learning. I mean, is that the impression you get of playing the game? Like it feels like a bit like a sort of slightly discount Banjo, like a budget version or something like that? It just feels slightly lacking. Just a little bit. Not like enough for it to be detrimental, but... Well, yeah, I mean, Banjo-Kazooie is a good game, obviously. $84 damage. I remember when I used to fear you. Well, this I kid, I never feared you. There's only 2 enemies in this game I've feared so far. Lamias and those fucking mandrakes. Sons of biscuits. Yeah, I used to play Banjo-Kazooie when I was in my teenage years. I was actually quite fortunate growing up. I used to, in my old house, not this one, I used to have a neighbor next door who used to have like the opposite console to what I would have at home most of the time. So, for example, when I had a SNES, they had a Mega Drive. When I had a PlayStation, they had an N64. When I had a PlayStation 2, they had a GameCube. And pretty much every time I went around to their house to do stuff, I'd just play on the console a lot. So... So I got to play like a bunch of 64 games. I actually got to beat Metroid Prime on someone else's. That's pretty much what I did. I put so much time one time. I actually beat Metroid Prime on this person's console. I went down that often, you know. Like, the friend, the neighbor would like be happy for me to come over and sort of play on around with them for a bit. Like, could you imagine that? You don't even own the GameCube, you don't even own the game, but you somehow had enough time to beat Metroid Prime in its entirety. Fun game, too. Come on, just heal. I'm here to get your thievery stacks up, so you can become a weapon of mass destruction later. Oh man, he's gotta give up the blood sword. That blood sword is so cool. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping all the weapons, but I want to keep that one particularly. Right. Now you're gonna win charge. What that does. What does charge do? Makes all near-death party members attack. Could be useful in some situations. AoE knockdown, auto life, go into charge. Everyone gets a free hit. I guess that doesn't stack off a regular turn, does it? So it's like everyone just attacks. That sounds like it could be useful in a certain situation. We all auto life and soon we have like 3 turns. Bloody hell. Blood sword, 500 damage heal. Coal sword, dead. 1 hit. I think you'll be fine, Steiner. Once you get auto-haste, I might switch off you. I'd surely put you someone else in. So I think Steiner's learned all he needs to, really. He's pretty set. He's a physical powerhouse anyway, so he doesn't need that much. If he's doing damage like fucking that, he's like doing good anyway. He doesn't need any assistance. So I think once he's got auto haste. Oh wait, now he only did 756. What? Where did your damage go? Oh, was it a crit before? I didn't see the critical sign pop up. Maybe it was a crit. Still, he does decent damage is my point. And he'll do more with armor break and mental break. Or armor break. So, he'll be fine. He's already tanked. He tank. Have enough tank. He tank good. Oh, you should definitely play Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime is good. Good game. Excellent. I can recommend the first one. I think the whole trilogy is meant to be pretty good. But the first one, I've beaten. It's an excellent game. Played one of the few good games on the GameCube, but I can't really say that because I didn't really play a lot of games on the GameCube. Although I was a PS2 person. Yeah, it must have been a crit before then. Oh wait, it's not a crit. He just sometimes randomly does 1000 damage, and then sometimes does 7. Maybe the swords have a variance too, similar to the forks. But like higher. Oh nice. Pineapple learned Reflect. That's good. Now I can give them something else to learn. Wow, they've actually nearly learned everything. In fact, yeah, I think they've learned everything. So, honestly, I could switch out Pineapple for the time being once this is all done. Because Pineapple has literally learned every ability I can give them at this point with the current tools. Yeah. Once Feather Boots is learned, that's it. Pineapple is fully geared for the time being, and they can be switched out. I mean, they're a bit under-leveled, but they'll catch up. I'm not massively bothered about levels, per se. As long as they're, like, within about 5 or 6 of each other or something like that, should be fine. They'll catch up. The main thing is the level, is the abilities. I want them to have the abilities to be able to compete. Crazy damage. I think it's really just, well, Kiki's doing okay. Kiki has a good set of abilities already, but they just need more options. Garnet's the one that needs probably a decent amount of boost. Maybe Aiko as well, because they gotta learn some white magic stuff too. So I can switch them in and out of being the white mage role as when needed. I can't really demonstrate charge because none of us are at low health. So that doesn't really help. Wow, I did fuck all damage. We are a bit too strong for this area. Until we advance the story, this is the best area we've probably got. Still hoping to come across that forest event that Tourniquet mentioned. I also, speaking of, it might on the Switch and there's Nintendo on Switch thing. Yeah, that was a reason. I was thinking of getting a Switch 4 at one point. You know, that was something I was considering. You know, like I could play a couple of the N64 classics on the Switch, but I ultimately decided that it's not a case that I wouldn't want to do that stuff. It's a case of would I have the time to do it? And the answer is no. Simply and honestly, no. I bought a SNES Classic last Christmas. I have played it for one game and I haven't touched it since. I mean, the one game I played was A Link to the Past. I did beat the game. And I definitely put some time into it, but the problem that I have, which I didn't used to have when I started streaming, although it's not exactly a bad problem to have, obviously, and I have talked about this before, is it's simply time. I don't have the time. I can't play a million video games all the time. You know, I have to focus on the main things, you know, which is, for me, would be live streaming projects, playing Dead by Daylight, playing poker. That's it. I don't have time for anything else. At least in that, and you know, that's just when I choose to be on the computer, obviously. You know, one thing you learn the hard way when you get older is time is a valuable commodity, and that you need to make better use of it. I, for far too long, have not really done that. Here comes the spear from space. Maybe not. Weren't you Auto-Haste already? I think we'll keep Kiki in the party, but I think once Steiner learns the haste, we'll swap him out, him and Pineapple out, and put in Garnet and Aiko. Yeah, like... But I mean, when I first started streaming, my job, you can call it that, barely took up any time. Whatsoever. So I could stream 3 times a day. You know, it wasn't much of a job, to be fair, but I could stream so much, and I did. I did it a hell of a lot. I used to stream 3 times a day, every day, for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. You know, I was in my peak on Dope Whips in the good old days. I was like the most regular streamer on that site. Because I just streamed just out of quantity, really. Leave Kiki alone. Jerk. Oh, God's sake, why do you get to cast this combo? Won't save you. Oh, great then. Oh. Maybe it will. Oh, never mind. You didn't cast Error after that. It's posted. So for me, time wasn't a problem. It's like, I can handle multiple projects at the same time. It's all good. Now I can't anymore. Now I can handle one at a time. Probably for the best, really. So I'm busier these days. I have a full-time job that's healthier. I have other things to do. Hey, Slicer, is this the second playthrough I've been kind of out? No, this is still the first playthrough. Tonight is pretty much just a grind stream. To be honest. I'm grinding some characters up since it's the first time I have all party members available, and some of them need some levels and abilities. So, it's pretty much a grind stream tonight. It's not going to be very long either. Just about another hour or so. I don't want to do too much grinding in this game, to be honest. I kind of ruined Final Fantasy X by doing that. I don't want to do it here. Unless I have to. I mean, I've been doing like tiny sniffs of grind here and there. I actually forgot what ability just equipped then. I just saw it in my... Oh, it's not you. What the... Oh, it was Kiki, wasn't it, I think? No? Damn it, not that yet. Must have been Kiki then. Oh, maybe pineapple. Auto float. Yeah, I mean, if I do any grinding, I'd probably do this off stream. If it was like a really serious super grind, like... I don't want to do that too much. I don't feel I need to in this game. I feel it's not necessary. I don't know what the person learned. That's fine. So pretty much my first aim is to get everyone auto-hasted. You know, as soon as everyone is auto-hasted, we have one of the best abilities in the game. Fights will go much quicker, and then we can really like have faster turns, be immune to stop, slow. Absolutely set. Anyway, how was your week, Slicer? Also, I won't have time for a second playthrough of this. I got so much to do. I got like all these Doom mods to play, you know? I'm gonna play Kama Sutra next week, I think. I might have to skip playtesting for this month. We'll see. Or maybe I do playtesting, I don't know, playtesting Doom first, then do some Kama Sutra. I'll think about it. Surprise, I stuck a fork up your bum. intense week on my end, but I'm grateful for that for some reason. How about you? My week was okay, generally. Right, well, Pineapple has now learned everything available to them. They pretty much just need stuff that complements them. Or just something that isn't going to take up a massive amount of... I'll give you some of those. Right, well, Pineapple, you're done. I could probably swap you out now, actually, if I wanted to. In fact, I might actually do that. Yeah, I'm going to swap out... I'm going to heal up, then I'm going to swap Pineapple out. Because Pineapple is fully geared and is, like, way ready. I mean, Pineapple is, like, level 26. That's fine. I'm not worried about the levels at that point. They're within... They're good enough. They'll do. They have the full gear. There's other people who need the levels and AP more at this point. So we're going to swap them out immediately. And then we're going to go get... But yeah, my week's been okay. There's been 1 or 2 days this week that haven't been too great-ish. Like, it's not been terrible or anything. It's just it's been a bit mentally straining. What hasn't helped is the fact that there's been absences from work due to COVID shit. But we've got through it, you know. My week's been okay overall. Alright, then we go onto the ship. Unfortunately, the only way to change characters is to go on this ship. It's not like in Final Fantasy X where you can switch out your characters on the fly whenever the hell you want. I imagine that's why they put that in. It's probably not the most convenient that you can't have to go to a boat every time. Unless you unlock it later or something. So, Pineapple, you're a great party member, but I need you out. I need to train up Methany next. Actually, Cannabis is pretty okay for levels. So is Tourniquet. It's just ability points they probably need a bit more of. Cherry's done okay, because they've stayed with us for ages. So really, you know, Pineapple is set, they're fine. They could use a few more levels, but they're not, like, massive priority right now. The main thing is they need to... The levels isn't necessarily a bad thing. The main thing to deal with is the abilities. They need to have the abilities at hand so they can contribute to fights and do cool stuff. So yeah, it's not been too bad. You know, I'm making really good progress on this game. I'm looking forward to another productive weekend. Right, let's check out what Methany has equipped. Oh! Oh, now then. She has some stuff. She's got 2 new rods to work with now. Magic Racket and Healing Rod. Get that equipped first. Nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. Leviathan. Yeah, so now she can learn the new summons. You know, she's got quite a few to learn, actually. Shiva, Ifrit, Leviathan, Atomos. Reflect? Oh, Reflect? No, I don't know what that is. I think she has Atomos, doesn't she? Oh, I thought she had Atomos at this point. That's weird. Well, let's get you learning with Leviathan. Let's see what that does first. And obviously, we want to make sure that you're... Oh, good, she has the ability up already. Fantastic. And actually, I also do here. The overall style of this game is perhaps your favourite among FF games. Okay, Kiki is still learning. That's fine. Good. What got me into live streaming? I just like to watch back in 2010. Wait, you used to watch on Dope Lips too, Crisco? Or do you mean like in other places? Okay. I have not ignored your question. I have just been rambling a bit. Right, well. It's Cactor! Which is a really good time for us to test out Leviathan. Let's see what that animation. What? What the fuck? Can't... Oh, you are kidding me, right? Could she not cast any magic at all because of the story? I thought that maybe she wouldn't be able to do anything because of silence, but I thought, oh, when you can bring her into battle and she's not silenced, I thought, oh, so it doesn't actually affect her. But shit, it actually does gimp her? Are you serious? Alright, I want to test something here. Time for the counter attack. That's fine, I'm staying up for minus anyway. Oh wait, that's armor plate, not damage. Alright, jump on his head. She actually can't friggin' cast. Wow. That's kind of cool. So basically, Methany is completely useless to us at this point. Completely fucking useless. She can't do anything. I mean, she could level up anyway, but she's completely useless and we can't see all the cool stuff, so you can fuck off back to the ship. Yeah, look at that. She hasn't even got a mana bar, I've just noticed. She hasn't got a mana bar at all. I've only just noticed that. Hide. What are you hiding for? Could she attack at least? Do something? Oh, fight's over. Oh no, the counter attack. Yeah, well, to be fair, you killed the useless one. She's dead. No, she's dead. She's useless. She's not gonna learn anything, and fuck it, I'm done with her. Jeez. So, yeah, in terms of the story, she supposedly can't speak. That's why she is not able to do that. That's kind of cool that the game actually has this debuff on her for story purposes. Not so great the fact that that means I'm going to have to grind her later, or whenever the hell she learns to speak again. Maybe in the next story beat, I don't know. But at this moment in time, she is a waste of a spot. I mean, the only thing I could do, I could keep her in just to level her up and learn abilities, but what's the fun in that? I want to see the abilities as I'm casting them. So we're going to have to just train up Catnip instead. And that's how it's going to be. Until she learns to fucking speak. So actually, can I just take all the stuff off her then? Well, she can keep that because she needs that, but like, all this other stuff, get off. You're not having any stuff until you learn how to cast shit again. There's no point in having anything. I don't think. Right, literally 0 point. Yeah, like, she can't do shit, so she's taking, so, no, she can come back later. Oh, I didn't need to do that. God damn it. Then again, what if she's... Oh, no, but hang on. What if she's thrust into battle? I better not keep her completely unequipped, actually, in case, like, she gets into a fight or something. Alright, well, I'll give her stuff that doesn't basically rob other people of useful items and stuff. so that they have a chance to learn abilities or whatever. That way she's not completely defenseless either. It teaches other people HP plus 10, but you know what? For now, you can just keep that. You have like a million of them. Alright, screw you, Methany. Please regain your voice so I can teach you shit. Thanks. Useless. Useless! Completely useless. We'll also have to train her later. Train the princess later. Now, princess, this is how you cast the fire thing. Very powerful spell, as you can see. Alright. Oh, you can learn... Oh, you can also use Magic Racket. But you can learn Mini. Good. Something for you to learn. Just learn stuff. Nothing for you to learn there. It's actually an upgrade for you, so just take it. Oh, you're learning Auto Potion. And you're learning... Okay, that's all useful stuff. Oh, perfect. She has ability up, so she's already good to go. And she has auto regen, so that's really cool. Nice. Okay, sorry, I should actually answer your question, Crisco. What got me into streaming? Well, originally, well, obviously, back in 2009, I didn't know live streaming existed at all. I mean, funnily enough, the first I heard of it was... I'm sorry. Ignoring that crit, which was pretty cool, did Aiko just do 700 damage with a melee attack? Methany, you're fired. She even melee attacks better than you. Oh, we lose Millionaire now, though. That's fine, I don't care. I'm not bothered about money because we'll be grinding so much to earn it anyway. It's not like I really need money at this point. I have bought pretty much every tool I need, synthesis-wise. And by the time I need 8 more, I will have more to spend. That's not an issue. Alright, sorry, I need to actually answer your thing. So, back in 2009, I was following a game called Darkfall Online. You know, I mean, before I streamed, I played a metric ton of MMORPGs, like a lot of them, after I'd been hooked to WoW for about a year. And one has one Auto-Haste, which means we can get rid of it. We can take these boots off him. And he can learn something else now. He could learn Trance faster? Yeah, that could be something later. I think this might be more useful for you, to be honest. Okay, what else is it? You could also learn that, but I'm swapping him out, aren't I? Maybe I'm not, actually. I don't know. He needs to learn counter, which is the melee guy, right? I don't know. Like... He's probably the character that needs to learn that, though. So, okay. Anyway. Next to... no, it doesn't matter. Just learn it. Okay, are you learning anything? Okay, ability up, don't care. You can learn the running boots. These are very important. Everything else is irrelevant. Everything must be sacrificed at the altar of fucking boots. Pretty much everything. Also because nothing here actually does any, like... Okay. So Kiki can be the next one to learn haste. I guess, seeing that Kiki is a bit underleveled. Sorry, anyway, so I was playing a shit ton of MMORPGs, and I was following one called Darkfall Online. Like, keep in mind, my idea of following them was playing for a few months, get bored, quit. Which I never really got out of to this day, to be honest. But... So, alright, kill it in one hit, Christ. So I was following one called Darkfall Online for about 2.5 years because it was pretty ambitious at the time. And I was trying to, like, get into the beta for the game. There was a closed beta. And somebody, one day on the forums, posted a link to a live stream. A very early live stream of some beta footage. Right? So I went to this website. I mean, I didn't play video games, but I didn't really... like, complete many of them. So, I took out this stream of this Darkfall Online beta thing. Phoenix Blast! It doesn't last very long, but I caught like a bit of laggy footage because it was like 2009 and actual proper Alright, he doesn't counter with 1,000 needles if you knock him while he's down. Okay. Otherwise up. It's only if he's in the hole that you have to worry. So after that, I discovered this streaming website for... You might as well quit that because it's best for you anyway. So I discovered this website. It's called Mogulus. At the time, it now goes. I think it's called Livestream.com nowadays, but back then it was called Mogulus for a very brief period. So I check out the other live streams. It's like, holy crap! I've watched Let's Plays of video games on YouTube. I watched Let's Play back when they were good, but I didn't realize people could live stream video games over the internet. That's really cool. I want to check this out. But there weren't many streams back then. I didn't know about Justin TV either. But the boy would have gone there. I suspect. So I checked out a couple of other streams. Some of them were just spammy. Some of them were just incredibly spammy stuff that 4chan were doing, video and whatnot. One of them was a survival horror thing. That's some furry earrings. And then I found this place called Dope Lives, which was like a sizable community at the time, back when you were only allowed 50 viewers in a chat at once, unless you paid a lot of money. This was 2009. So I went to this place and I found this community, the Dope Lives community, loved it. And after being there for a couple of weeks and watching a couple of streams, I decided, hey, this looks fun. I want to stream too. So I applied to be a streamer, tested out a stream with Livestream Procaster, which doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. And tested out Mega Man X, which is where I met Drauken, one of my long-time friends now. Who I've met several times in real life. And the rest is just history, you know. I used to struggle playing video games to completion, actually. I very rarely finished a game. I used to own games, but never actually finished them. You know, I don't know why, I just never actually finished a video game. And one thing I really discovered is that when I started streaming, I actually beat games. Like, proper just started beating games left, right, and center. I think that's the second part of savings. Yeah, just need to one level up now, and we're good. Okay, cool. So basically, it just took off from there. And now I can't go back to playing video games without thinking to stream them. Because once you start streaming, it becomes very difficult to play single-player games offline. Goblin mages. Oh no. Just for funsies, I'm gonna summon Fenrir. Fun. So that's pretty much how I got into live streaming. I've always liked video games, and I found a better way to play them. That's it. And you're dead. You know, I've seen so much shit as a streamer, you know. I've seen streaming start out as a tiny little thing that was like slowly replacing Let's Plays in some communities to being bigger, and now it's just this giant monolith of personalities and stuff. And pretty much it's the best way to play a video game these days. The days of playing a video game by yourself are over, more or less. I mean, you tell me, Crisco, Slicer, if you're still here, about Upload Stream Slicer. Have you ever been able to go back to play a game by yourself without thinking to stream it? Could you see yourself playing a single-player game without streaming it? Cool, you've learned Mini, that's great. And it's also your best available weapon. Also great. Do I have... How's those boots coming on? Ugh, it's gonna take a while. But once you're done, we'll have half the party equipped with Auto-Haste. And then we need to get the other half equipped. For me, the art style is decent, but I just remember the music fondly. Like, even years later, I still fondly remember music from this game because it's that good. You know? I find it very rare that I can praise entire game's OST for being just pretty good from start to finish. So far in this game, it's one of the few that achieves that for me. The others being, I guess, Rise of the Triad. I've never played it, but I've listened to the entire OST. Solid. Sometimes. Critical. You can actually play single-player games by yourself. I find it hard. I mean, I did try to play a game called Creeper World. And I did one playthrough of it. I haven't gone back. To be fair though, that's because I picked up Dead by Daylight, which I just love at the moment. I'm like hooked on it. I've only been playing it like under a week, and I'm already hooked on it. I can't believe how much damage Aiko can do, or Catnip can do with her ranged weapon. It's pretty good. obscurely good, actually. Do we even need Methody in this game anymore? I want she's learned all the cool stuff Garner's learned, that's it. I guess the only reason to keep her around is that she has different summons. So... Nah, I'll be able to read this well. But the last single-player game I managed to beat by myself actually was Littlewood, which was like a hyper-casual Stardew Valley type game, but a lot easier. That was the last game I beat by myself. I got hooked on that too for a bit. The game was pretty nice actually, although you could break it if you knew what you're doing pretty quickly. I didn't know. It took me ages to get to the point where I broke the game in half. Ah, suck my auto regen. Wow. Did you see the sparks on her attack as well? Like, it's like, the sparks are like something you'd see like from a projectile spray like Quake. Do you not think that from Aiko's weapon? It looks like something like a rocket coming from Quake. Real 90s, you know, fizzing spark stuff. Okay, we have to be careful while they're hiding. Maybe it might be better to wait until they stop hiding or something. But we could might prepare some stuff, get it all ready. I think that's what we should do, actually. Makes single multiple targets smaller. Ew. Please don't do that. That was really not called for. Yeah, you need to be silent. Oh, you have a preparation for that, do you? Oh, you're dead. Oh no, please don't Thousand Needles my tank who can take damage. Which you confused, so this is your own fault. You stupid cactus. Ah, he can take the damage, so like 1,000 points or whatever. I didn't realize there was a confused enemy out here. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'll get the guard on. I need to try to get Dead by Daylight someday. I watched you play it, it looks good. I'd recommend it. I mean, apparently people get very burnt out on it much later. Apparently if you play for a certain amount of time, it does get a bit lame much later. But for me, I just enjoy it as a horror fan. It's like, here's a game where you play as a horror movie character. And it's fun. I'm literally playing as either a brutal killer or a survivor of a horror movie. I love it. And I'm really excited for the Ring update in 2 months. You know, that's the reason I bought it. The Ring update. I finally get to have possibly as close as I can get to an experience from one of my all-time favorite horror movies. You know, for years and years and years, ever since I watched The Ring back in 2002, the American version, it spooked the shit out of me. I've always wanted to play a game that's been, like, very close to a replica of that kind of experience. But there's not been a lot that's come close. direct. Not that I've really been walking. There probably is something out there, but you know, I always thought it'd be kind of cool if like you could play like a Ring video game. Aside from that shitty Dreamcast one, which looks god awful. So for me, this is as close as I'm gonna get to it, you know. I get to play as a survivor. Sadako chases me around the map. And I can play as Sadako, and I can curse people in 7 days and shit. $8.32, and she's a freaking white mage. She's out damaging fucking Kiki. Up. Nice. I think that was the last thing on the earrings. Excellent, it was. Right. What else can you learn? I want to see some cool abilities. Come on. You don't have any more... Ugh, you don't. MP plus 20. Okay, what else is there? Auto reflect. Healer? Sure. What does that do anyway? Stores target's HP. What? Is it like a passive regen or something? I don't know what that is. Well, we'll give it to you, I guess. Oh, go away, you stupid fucking LFT test thing I don't care about. It's just got an interesting cast of characters, and anyway, the game just feels pretty fun. It took me a while to get used to the survivor sort of side. I kind of prefer killer side, to be honest, but both sides are fun. And the game is just generally quite cool, and there's a story you can unlock, there's nice grind to go on. It just feels like a fun game, you know, lots of crazy things can happen. I mean, I have seen a bit of it over the years, and I've kind of been half interested in it. But until I watched Kiri's streams recently, I didn't really have a big interest in the game, but watching Kiri and Deathwing Duck play the game, that's like, it's like, oh, this looks really fun actually. I ought to try it. And I was lucky enough to be gifted it on Christmas by Lord Mister, who probably isn't here obviously, because they don't want to watch these. They want to play this themselves, so they don't want to get spoiled. Of all the grind they may have to partake on one day. Gold's doing nicely. I think we started with about 4 or 5 thousand gil, and now up to 44. You know, we might get up to like 50, 60 by the end of this stream. I'm not going to have time to achieve my task of getting everyone up to Auto-Haste though. But I'm going to get a fair few characters Auto-Hasted ready. Maybe I could do 1 or 2 more. Okay, you know, just jump. Give everyone steal. Prep the thing. Damn it. There we go. Oh, go on, try and confuse us again. Oh no, you confused the one character who doesn't have a guard. Yeah, friggin' lame-o. Yeah, take that damage. You missed. That's why it just topples over as well. It's so goofy. What a goofy enemy that Cacto is. Wow, we've actually capped on high potions. Sweet, we've actually capped on high potions and potions at this point. I'm pretty sure there's another tier of potion, I think it's called X potion or something like that we get later. Maybe max potion. I might think of Pokemon actually. I know there's another tier of potion available later. I think. Maybe I should have been mething out here, get some stuff on it. Alright, how close are you to getting your boots done? Oh my god, he's only halfway there. She's only halfway there. Does she have ability up equipped? Ah, that's why it's taking so long. She doesn't have ability up at all. Oh god, this is gonna take a while then. The thing is, to equip ability up, I have to equip a different tool. Never mind. We just gotta keep going. By the time I get ability up on it, we have to go back and run it anyway. So we might as well just keep going until it's done. That's the last thing I can achieve on this stream is to get to have auto-haste. And mission fucking accomplished, I guess. But yeah, I want to say once again, Chris Cole, thank you for getting... What the hell was that? Why are you healing this thing suddenly? Oh wait, is yours still lightning powered or something? Well, that's weird because wasn't he like killing? Wasn't he like killing it before? Oh, okay. It's a thunder weapon. That's why the damage is varying a bit. Awkward. That's not a problem. We just won't have him attack the electrical boars. Or, well, I guess we will, because he doesn't always trigger the attack. But it's something to bear in mind, I guess. He might just suddenly heal it for all its life points. Or he might do some damage to it. Regardless. You know, that kind of thing. Break its armor. Alright, he's come out. You can attack it now. It's open for attack. I think. Oh, now it's hiding. Now it's dead. You know what, OBS has actually settled itself after a few hiccups. I wonder if I should do that more often with OBS's antics, like just ignore it. Like if it's not constantly flatlining into the yellow, maybe like you just keep playing or something. Somebody learned something, didn't they? Let me just level up. Yeah. Oh, they weren't auto life. Oh, that's good. Anything else we can teach you? Ooh, auto deflect or distract. Alright, screw it. Take the myth deflect ring. Why not? I think Crisco is also quite... Yeah, wow. Crisco is... Well, that's actually the last thing. After that, Crisco is pretty much fully item equipped too. Ability equipped at this point, additionally. But we're not ditching Crisco, because we need to get as many steel stacks as possible. They're never getting replaced, ever. I'm not even sure if you can actually just swap out Crisco in your body. Maybe something worth trying. It's the fourth one you played. Ooh, fourth one, eh? What were your others? This would have been my second. Well, unless you count Mystic Quest Legend on the SNES, in which case third then, I guess. I still love that game. But I've beat it so many times that I don't think I'll be playing it again on here. Like, Mystic Quest Legend, basically Final Fantasy for beginners. Except the game actually does things better than Final Fantasy in some cases, like having fights that you can see. 5, 7, 8. Oh, nice. I played 7, but never got 4. I played 9 and got the disc 3. I don't think I've got past the point where I quit when I was a teenager. I remember getting a boat. I think it was something that happened shortly after this point, though. Maybe? I can't remember. Dead. But yeah, Mystic Quest Legend was a... Oh, sorry, did I say Final Fantasy Legend? I meant Mystic Quest Legend, but... It was abbreviated to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest Legend. And it was specifically designed to basically be like an introduction to Japanese RPGs to a Western audience. And it was a very good one because the music was fucking good. The combat system was engaging. The plot was very, very simple though, and nothing to write home about. Honestly. But it was a simple game. Really cool. If you ever get a chance to play that, play it at least once. It's a simple game, you could probably beat it in about 20-30 hours, and it's just fun. It has some awesome SNES. It's one of the best OSDs, you'll just love it. Because one of the coolest things about it is you enter a map that's like tile-based, so like everything is like a square or whatever. But you can see all, I mean with one exception, you can see all the enemies on the map. Right, there's one point where they can turn invisible, of course, but Jesus, could you not miss that, please? They would appreciate you not missing those. Alright, I'm gonna risk the thunder not. Wait, why are you casting this twice? Okay, wow, that was something I've not seen this enemy do before. Get 2 turns in a row. And I just healed it. Great. Alright, finish it off. Please, kill it. Attack! Yeah, just like acquire it in the usual manner that people acquire SNES games these days. Hint, hint. But like, If you like, it's not like this overworld stuff, because I hate this random battle crap. I hate it. I despise it. I want to see what's attacking me. And I think in later Final Fantasy games, they actually did allow you to see the enemies that attack you, but it's like a directional thing. Like, like every single enemy you can see. So if it's a certain enemy that you don't like, or whatever, 1,000 damage crits! Aiko, you are insane. Be good. Good thing too. You're a white mage replacement in a time when the white mage is inaccessible. It's like they want you to have fun in this game or something. Oh man, they want you to have fun. I know, terrible. I keep pressing equip when it's not that. What was it that she learned? Oh, that's it. Healer. Okay. Next, you can learn Auto-Float. Reflect? No. All we have to do is space before another attack. Okay, that could be something. Auto life, maybe? Screw it, you can learn MP plus 20. Which I guess would actually give you way more MP. And we should probably use it if we didn't already have MP plus 10. There we go. There's nothing here that petrifies, so we don't need to learn that. Yeah, so if a certain enemy... I mean, most of the enemies in the game is easy, that's the thing. It's not very challenging. You'll beat it very comfortably. It's also turn-based as well. The fighting is not real-time, you can take turns. There are some cool exploits you can carry out on the final boss. Most bosses, really, if you know what you're doing. Please don't trigger the Thunder proc. Please don't trigger the Thunder proc. Never mind. I'm kind of surprised I haven't got boards yet. There we am. Surprise. Just curious about something real quick. We have 39 of these at the moment. We're doing pretty well. By the time Methany relearns her ability to cast spells, Rama's going to be pretty powerful. Might even do like 3,000-4,000 damage, maybe, combined with her upgraded stats. The kind of damage we may need to start putting out if we're going to like deal with the higher end enemies. Alright, it worked. That attack has a very unsatisfying animation for me. You'd think he would hit it with his sword or something when he does that, but it's like just blue squares. I want to hear like a smashing of armor or something. Won't distract. Bonus enemies' physical attack accuracy could be useful. Ooh, maybe I should go down to the beach and try and get the nymph so we can get 20 AP. Maybe I should have been doing that instead. Why am I... Also, I should be in the forest. I shouldn't be out here, really. Alright, since he's the first to attack, we'll gamble on him not fucking his fun. Okay, yeah, you're not doing anything this fight. You can't do shit. Boom. Target's dead. I can only apologize it's taken me this long to get around to playing this, Crisco. That's why I want to change the way these kind of requests are handled in the future. You know. I mean, I think you gifted me this game about 5 or 6 years ago when I was talking about, oh man, Final Fantasy IX, there's a game I'd like to revisit. And now I have, but it's taken me 5 or 6 years to get to this point. Terrestrial Rage. I should probably play that at some point, honestly. Yeah, why am I should be in the forest. I shouldn't be out here. I should be trying to trigger the forest event or whatever. I mean, I think I tried to play Earthbound about a decade ago, but I just sort of stopped playing, even though I loved its crazy humor. And the different things that it did. What time are we? Ooh, 8:45. Can I get Freya's Auto-Haste before I must go? Nice, we silenced it. Now it can't cast Pandara. Ah, you can't cast, sucker. Can't cast it. Yeah, 2016, that sounds about right. Because I remember that I was literally talking about it for some reason, and then you gifted it me very quickly after I mentioned it, and I was like, wow, I've got to play this someday! And then someday turned into 6 years. But we got there in the end, eh? Not the longest wait, mind you. Someone gifted me Thief. Way early on, and someone's waited, and I think also Paynex Kill with Fable had to wait about 7 or 8 years. The future idea is if I am gifted a game, I will be playing it pretty quickly. But I'm not quite sure what the direction's going to be for playing other games in the future, to be honest. The only thing I do know is I don't want big lists again, like I have had previously. I want it to be much smaller, much more of an immediate sort of thing instead of people waiting years and years, and me having this big list that's there. That's always been a bit of a bane. I wish I'd nipped that in the bud a lot earlier. You know, I don't mind the Doom request list because the Doom request lists are for ones that can sometimes be completed in 1 stream, 2 streams, or whatever, and it's short and it's free. You know, but these are like gifted games. People have spent money on this, and it's like, I want you to play this. You know? Besides, I've actually played Doom stuff, so it's very easy for me to do that. Yeah, that's just such a lame effect. What a crappy animation for that. Oh, she's close. Maybe about 5 or 6 more fights, and she should have won it. And then we're set. So that'll be my last target for this stream. Get Freya to have Auto-Haste, and then that's... With that, half the party now has haste. Maybe the next time I'll get the other half to learn it. Then everyone's set for the rest of the game. The only difference is that if I do this tomorrow, I would also do some story as well. I'll probably go visit the Black Maid village afterwards and plans to plot. So we probably have to go... Because now we have a boat, we probably have to go somewhere else and, like, do boat things. I mean, another option when I'll cross that bridge of what do I do with the other game list once it's finished, and I very much intend to get it done this year. You know, even at the expense of not playing a lot of Doom stuff all the time and getting into good connections. I just want to get it done. Long term, it'll be more useful for me. But one of the options I was thinking of in that regard is, aside from having a shorter list, is not having a list at all and just playing what I want to play. You know, because there's quite a few games I want to play. 3.3k crits! I wonder if there's an ability that raises crit chance. But I have no confirmation of my definite option until I get the list done. Once this is done, the other games are shorter, you know. I should be able to complete the list this year, pending I get to play all the games on it. I mean, the only two that that are out of my hands for being able to play them effectively, the way I want to anyway, is Wrath and Maximum Action. I need both of those to be finished. Oh nice, you didn't proc it this time. Tent, lovely. Tents are kind of a good one to get. Yes, you learned Auto-Haste. Nice. And you learned... Oh, nice. You completed your angel earrings too. That's good. You can carry on learning shit, because you're going to be very handy. Alright, cool. That's that done. Now I guess you can go back to that. Or whatever you were learning before, I can't remember. Oh yeah, maybe learning ability up might be a good idea at this point, actually. That would definitely help. Get that ability up as fast as possible, so that you can actually learn what we need to. Yeah, I haven't really thought of an option yet. I'll when I get to that point, I will. Right, let me think. Actually, I just realised Catnip should probably learn the running boots next. Yeah, since Methany's out of action for now. Auto regen. No. Auto-Haste, please. I'm not taking that much damage anyway, so it's not like we need them. Okay. Now, do I pick Kiki out of my party at this point? No, she's the lowest level. She still needs to learn stuff. At least not at the moment, anyway. Kiki still needs to gain some levels. Like, she's behind Methany, she's the lowest ranked member of the party. So, she needs to gain levels. But otherwise, she's pretty good to go. She has learned everything that's required. Yeah, I was thinking of that as well. I do actually have a few other gifts I've been given by people that aren't on the official list as well, which I may have to cover. Or may want to, but... Thanks. Okay. Alright, so this has been a productive stream. I mean, it's been tedious and grindy, but this will save me on some time for doing the next one. Because now, Crisco, Kiki, Lemon Love, and Pineapple have Auto-Haste. So the next task is to get the other... Basically, I think I'll just keep going until all 8 characters have Auto-Haste. And then it's just done, you know. After that point, you know, everything should be good. Once they all have Auto-Haste, we'll be set for the rest of the game. We go. It'll make fights so much quicker and more fun. So, yeah, we're going to keep going until all of them have it. And then we'll stop grinding. So that's going to be the plan. So yeah, I'm happy with this party arrangement for the time being. Summon our friend who can go over everything. Okay, so, that's gonna be the... Wow, Chris going up 2 levels since the last save. So that's gonna be the end of the stream for tonight. I'm sorry it was a bit of a short one, but I'm gonna head out for a bit. So I will be continuing this tomorrow. I'm probably gonna continue grinding again, but hopefully it won't be the entire stream just grinding for 4 hours. I suspect what will happen is I will probably get auto-haste on all 8 characters, and then once that's completed, I will head to the Black Mage Village. But there'll still be a little bit of grind left. But once auto-haste is done, that makes every battle, although it's a bit of grind now and a few hours spent, in the long run, it means every fight I have a fully team of hasted characters who can't be slowed, who can't be stopped, who take their turns quicker, and thus the game goes by much more smoothly and I get to have more fun. I'm not waiting to make moves and stuff. So it's worth the time. It is absolutely worth it. I'm so glad we have that item. I'm so glad that Tourniquet and Ziggy Cook point out that boss fight to me. It's going to make this game way more fun. Once everyone is geared up. So that's going to be the plan for tomorrow. And as I said, I may or may not, depending on what I choose to do tomorrow, I may also squeeze in a Dead by Daylight filler or a poker filler. But the main thing is tomorrow night I'm going to plan on doing Final Fantasy 9 and finishing off the rest of this grind for the auto-haste and then moving forward with the story. So, yeah. Thanks to all 3 of you that have been watching tonight. And I'll see you all tomorrow for more Final Fantasy 9. Have a good evening, everyone, and stay safe.